Accessing websites in the early days of the internet was very different than it is today. Rather than typing in the name of a website, people had to use IP addresses, a string of numbers that were very difficult to remember. Today's crypto investors face similar problems. Wallet addresses, NFTs, and cryptocurrencies mostly use long alphanumerical addresses that are impossible to remember. In very much the same way that the domain name system resolved the issue for websites, the Ethereum Name Service seeks to bring a solution to the crypto world. Welcome to Crypto Sketch 101. We're the #1 go-to spot for all things crypto, and we're glad you've stopped by. If you love cryptos as much as we do, please give this video a like, and be sure to subscribe to our channel. In today's video, we're breaking down everything you need to know about the Ethereum Name Service, or ENS for short. We'll examine what it is, what problems it is seeking to resolve, and what some of the benefits are to having one. There's a lot to cover, so let's get into it. In order to better understand the ENS, it's worth taking a quick look at the domain name system and the issue it resolved for websites. DNS was created in the mid-1980s as what could be best described as a phone book for the internet. It takes difficult to remember IP addresses and attaches them to easy-to-remember URLs. For instance, instead of typing in Google's IP address like this to reach its homepage, one would only need to type in google.com instead. Google.com is certainly much easier to remember than the numbers associated with its IP address. Many of today's blockchain and crypto activities take place in what can be compared to as the pre-DNS era. Transactions, NFTs, and more are mostly identified with long alphanumeric addresses. Like a DNS, the ENS can be thought of as the phone book for the blockchain. It takes long, difficult-to-remember addresses and simplifies them down, making them human-readable and simple to remember. ENS can be used for wallet addresses, transaction IDs, metadata, and hashes. Registered ENS names can have subdomains and can be connected to wallets, websites, and more. There are a few benefits to using the ENS. The first is a reduction in mistakes. Using human-readable names helps to eliminate one of the most common mistakes of sending cryptocurrencies to the wrong address. Long machine-readable names, if not used, copied, identified, or provided correctly, can lead to permanent loss. Simplicity is another benefit. Records of domain registrations are kept on the Ethereum blockchain. As such, users can search for them using Etherscan. Etherscan is an Ethereum-based analytics platform that allows users to view transactions to and from Ethereum addresses. Those with domains can choose to use their registered names instead of addresses in select dApps and wallets. Security is also a notable benefit. ENS is built using smart contracts and secured by the Ethereum blockchain. They are immutable and therefore cannot be manipulated. DNS records, on the other hand, are stored on centralized servers, leaving them vulnerable to hijacks. ENS names have the potential for profit as well. ENS registered domain names are NFTs. As such, users can buy or sell them, even for a profit if it has enough value in the marketplace. There are 3 central components to the ENS. The first of these is called the registry. The registry lies at the heart of the ENS. It maintains a list of all the domains, records the owners, and allows the owner to make changes to that data. The second component to the ENS is the registrar, a smart contract that owns a domain and issues subdomains to the domain under their control. Take for instance google.eth. An example subdomain could be gmail.google.eth or translate.google.eth. The final component are the resolvers. Resolvers are smart contracts that clear the way for the implementation of specific standards and are considered to handle the majority of the workload of the ENS. Specifically, they are responsible for the process that changes names into addresses and vice versa. They also handle data such as cryptocurrency addresses and user profiles. Like ENS registered domain names, the ENS token lives on the Ethereum blockchain. ENS token ownership allows owners to submit proposals to the ENS community. Proposals sent to the ENS community require the support of 100,000 tokens in order to go to a vote. The ENS community members are members of a DAO and can vote on many things, including constitutional amendments that can determine how ENS conducts its mission. They can also vote on off-chain proposals such as the appointment or removal of a member, supervisor, or director. The DAO is represented by a legal entity known as the ENS Foundation. The foundation has 3 directors who are also ENS core members and are in charge of the day-to-day operations of the foundation. It is a non-profit that has no shareholders and cannot pay out dividends to directors or members. The ENS Foundation's Articles of Incorporation give special power to the ENS DAO, including the ability to prohibit admitting any members in the future. And that's all that we have for today's video. We hope you got a good understanding of the Ethereum Name Service, including its many benefits. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and be sure to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for joining, and we'll catch you in the next video.